All right, it is 24 days until trial. Days are going by fast. I know I'm going to blink and I'll be staring at a jury. The reason I'm doing these videos is to touch on all the little facets and nuances of this movement as it affects me and as I'm trying to affect it. I'm trying to encourage people to reach inside and find that angry American that wants to make change for positive. I've had people come and tell me that this is like church. This is, you know, it's such a meaningful thing to do, and the fellowship and camaraderie of these amazing heroic people sacrificing and getting together to do something that's to benefit mankind. It's commiserate with, you know, preaching the Word of God. It's the same thing that our founding fathers were doing when they were willing to sacrifice their lives to end tyranny. Some of us are willing to sacrifice our freedom to do the same thing, and many of us are willing to sacrifice comfort and time of our life and time with doing other things that we'd like to do, making this important enough. And I say this often, but it's just so true. We prioritize our time and we make things important. We always have time to get up and have our coffee. Most of us have time to go and get a cup of coffee in the morning, and we always have time to eat and get dressed, and most of us have time to go to work or school or whatever it is that we do. But when you think about it, what do we take time out to do? Most people will take time out to go on a vacation, to get away from it all. People will take time off when a family member dies and they'll go to a funeral. People will take time off for a birthday party, things like that. People take time off to go to a sporting event or a concert. I've seen it happen over and over again. People will stop their lives and say, whoa, this is important, I can take some time off. The other thing that you take time off for is if you get sick or get in an accident. All of a sudden life stops and you're in the hospital and you're broken. Doesn't matter if you're at work, doesn't matter if you have a job, doesn't matter if you're in school. Everything stops, and it's okay, you adjust to that quickly. And then there's this other thing, it's called being arrested and having to go to jail. Life stops too. They don't care if you have a job, they don't care if you have a family, they don't care if you have a car payment, school, none of that matters. You go to court. When they tell you if you're in jail, you stay there and you get nothing. So what I'm trying to do is get people to realize how important this is. I really believe that if we stand together and support each other, and if we fill every courtroom, you know, obviously I'm asking you to do this for me. There's no doubt about that. But you know, I've sat in so many people's courtrooms supporting other people, and I tell you what, any day I'd rather be sitting in somebody else's courtroom than sitting in my own. And I encourage you to do that. It's such a powerful expression of selflessness. It's the same giving away of your time and energy as you would to take a day off to go to a football game. And it sounds sarcastic and cynical, but it's not. I'm really asking to think about that. Prioritize yourself. You know, think about what you're willing to take a day off of work for. Think about what you're willing to take a lunch off. You don't even have to show up a whole day. Just take off a half an hour, take an hour out and come join us. Do something for somebody else. The other thing I want to say, I'm putting up a lot of these videos, and I'm assuming that the cops are watching these. The same cops that are trying to put me in jail, same cops that are trying to take away my freedom, same cops that came in and trashed my house, same cops that came in and shit in my toilets and tormented my family and my wife. Look at what I'm saying, cops. Are these things that a criminal says? Are these things that a criminal would do? You know, think about it. You're getting paid by our tax dollars to try to put me in jail. You know, you don't have to do the wrong thing. I know you're a cop. Why don't you try serving and protecting? Think about that. There's good people that are fighting this movement so that good people don't go to jail. Think about that for a moment. Thank you.